Hi everyone, welcome to Mediumship by Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is for the card pull and spirit messages for the week of August 22nd through August 28th. So we're almost finished with my birthday month. I can't believe it. It's gone by so fast. This week I'm going to pull from my deck, of course, because that's just the kind of girl I am. I'm no angel, but I'm trying. So I'll pull from that deck, and then I'm going to also pull from the Ascended Masters deck. This is my favorite Doreen Virtue deck. So last week I did the John Holland deck, and I need to play with that one just a little bit more just to get them to shuffle. But first and foremost, I don't know about you guys, but last night was better. But the 2 nights before that, I got no sleep. I was just tossing and turning and energy and wide awake, and then the struggle to get back to sleep. It was nuts. I'm not sure what was happening astrologically, because that's a whole language I don't understand. But there must have been something going on, because I'm telling you, I could not sleep to save my life. But last night was better. So I feel rested. I did a great meditation with Spirit. They gave a great message. I'm going to give that to you now. One of my colleagues, Jennifer Greek Newman, put a thing up today, which I absolutely love, about her seasonal mugs, coffee mugs and tea mugs and all that. But I agree with her. There's nothing that beats a really good mug. So in honor of what you posted today, Jennifer, this one here is my turtle mug, and I'm very, very excited. But on the inside, it's too full to show you, but on the inside there's a turtle as well. So mug up, I guess, as they say. So for some reason, when I'm doing these videos, or when I'm channeling with Spirit or doing the work, or reading, I feel I feel that comfort from a mug of tea. So that's what I got. So breakfast in Paris. We'll have another little sip. So this is the spirit message for August 22nd. I hope you sit and listen, take it in. Maybe close your eyes as you're listening, and just know that my eyes are going to be down on my paper because I write it all out. I scribble it first as it's coming through, and then I rewrite it so I can actually read it. So here we go. The neediness is too strong. Be still with what you have, with what you know. The things that are required to survive will come your way. The things that are required to survive will come your way. See that happen. Rather than focus on what you have not, focus on breath and watch the movies play out in your mind's eye. Trust. Trust is an issue for you, dear one. And you are not alone in this. Lead by example. If you believe the wind will come, then have faith and feel the breeze on your skin. Yes, there has been great struggle, great loss in your lives. Be sure that everything plays out for you in this experience exactly as it is meant for each and every one of you. Connect with your like-minded people for confidence in what we say. Encourage each other on your equal level, as one day you may get encouragement and the next day you may give it. Words are powerful for all of you. When you hear us, close your eyes and take in the words, the vibration they give. These will continually be your foundation. We love you. We are here to help you let go of the struggle. Please trust us, trust God, and trust yourself. I don't know about you, but that's kind of an in-your-face with love sort of a message. it's like, let go of the wheel. And for me, as they stated, very clearly in front of everybody, it's trust is an issue for me with regards to how things are happening in my life, how fast things are happening, or how slow they're happening. It just is. But I mean, of course, they nailed that for me. And if they're giving it to me in the way that they're giving it so that everybody can hear it and understand it, it's meant for you as well. So it's difficult, but I challenge you and I challenge myself to let go of the fear of the lack of control at which things are coming your way. And I hope that makes sense. For me, it's typically financial. How am I going to survive? How am I going to do this? How's that going to play out? It's very primitive, that survival instinct. And so what Spirit's saying is, let go, we got you. But what you need to do as you let go, see the things that you feel the need for, the feel for survival, see those things play out in your mind's eye. So when you're feeling that tension and that struggle, take a moment for breath. And I always say take 3 deep breaths. But when you close your eyes, see how you want those things to come to you. So, for example, if you're struggling with rent or struggling with bills or the sale of a property, or your loved one doesn't understand you, or you're having trouble with communications, whatever it is that you're having problems with, I would say to you, close your eyes, envision that thing playing out, how you want it to play out. So see it like a movie in your head. We say in your mind's eye, and we say in your mind's eye is like your third eye, which is right here, right in the middle. So close your eyes and watch that play out in your mind's eye of you receiving or of you giving and finding the words to communicate to somebody, or receiving funds or booking clients or whatever it is. However, it is embedded in me, and probably like most of you, that primitive need to know how it's going to work out, how you're going to survive. And what Spirit's saying is, trust, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. No matter how it works out, it'll be exactly how it's supposed to be. So watch that movie in your mind's eye. Watch it play out as you're wanting it to, and see what happens. Trust. They said to me, trust is an issue for you, dear one. You think? Yeah, definitely. So I'm working on it, and I challenge you to work on it as well. Trust God, trust Spirit, your peeps, and trust yourself. Trust yourself that things are going to be okay and work out in exactly the way that it's meant to be, and be there for your colleagues. Like, this is a thing that I love the most about, typically it's Facebook or whatever social media that you hang out on. You'll see somebody, reach out and say, hey, send some good juju, some good vibes, or a prayer or whatever to my family or my cat or me. I'm going into surgery, or the sale of this house, or whatever it is. And typically for me, my favorite thing is to, reach out and say, hey, how can I help? Tell me what you need, and I'll help send energy that direction via a prayer or Reiki or whatever it is. I love being there for other people in that way. And then, as hard as it is, I have learned to also ask for help. If I'm having a struggle, please send good jujus, send good prayers, send good vibes for me in certain situations. So, and And it's not easy for people like me to ask for help. So if you ever see me online saying, hey, send me good stuff, because I'm really needing it, But I think it's an honor to be able to be there for people, for your colleagues, for your family, your friends, for whoever it is that's around you. I'm certain that it's greatly appreciated. I'm no angel, but I'm trying. I'm not. All right, so we're going to go right into the card pull. And, all right, give us something good for this week, something we need, something that is, let me have another sip. Hang on. I got one that came out, which is really cool. And then we're going to do one more. Maybe we'll do 2 and 2. Let's see what. Only 1 and 2? 1 and 2. They're saying 1 and 2. Okay. So 1 from my deck and then 2 from the other deck. I got you. Okay. I hear. I'm hearing them. So we're going to go with this one. It may be a little bit harder to see. There it goes. All right. From my deck, the card for this week is Right Turn, Clyde. Things are changing for you. Go with it rather than drag your feet. It will make the bumps more bearable. So that goes along with the message. Let go. So let go so that the struggle is not an issue. Right Turn, Clyde. So in my era, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that Clint Eastwood movie where he had the orangutans and the orangutan would sit in the passenger seat and Clint would say, right turn, Clyde. And the orangutan would stick his arm out the window. That's why the right turn, Clyde. So for you young peeps, you might not get it, but that's what it means. So yeah, again, right turn, Clyde. Things are changing for you. Go with it rather than drag your feet. It will make the bumps more bearable. And again, it goes to letting go and just kind of going with the flow. Because when we hold back and we try to take control, things get really bumpy. And instead of, look, I have the bruises to prove it. From trying to control what's happening and how things are supposed to happen in my life. So yeah, this is just right on the money. Thank you, Spirit, for that one. For sure. All right, let's go with the other one. Let's get that one out of the way. So again, this is the Doreen Virtue deck, the Ascended Masters. It's my favorite one out of her deck. We love you, Doreen. I like to say that every time I do her card deck. All right. And for those of my colleagues out there that have created their own deck or want to create their own deck, do it. I encourage it, and make sure that you save a lot of money because they're expensive to make for sure. And don't overcomplicate things. Don't overthink them. Mostly, the biggest thing is getting the message in the card, for sure. Ooh, I love that one. I'm so excited. Ooh, I'm so excited about that one. Ooh, this is good. This is so good. Okay. All right. I hear you. We're going to do one more from this deck. All right. And, oh, no. That was a whole stack. Hold on. All right, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Now listen. The first one that came out is, and why I'm so excited is because I'm building my channel. I'm building my business. And it takes work. It takes effort. It takes commitment. Along with that, I'm trying to build clientele, and that takes work, that takes effort, that's communication, and working venues, finding venues that are affordable, that I can do gallery work affordably and have people come and make it affordable for them. It's all part of having this connection with spirit, and struggling, trying to go with the flow. But the card this week, I'm excited, is fertility. And fertility is all about, when I think of fertility, I'm like, oh, those little bunnies, just, making more little bunnies. And fertility is about, having something be fertile and growing, and planting that seed and growing, and more and more and more. And I have goosies all over, and I love the idea of having something like the letting go, and then watching that everything that I've been working on grow and expand and be fertile. Love this card. So pay attention to this message. Spirits, they don't give us this stuff for no reason. So whatever it is that you're working on, that's what they're talking about. Those ideas, those things that you have in your mind's eye, or those things that you've been trying to plan out. Now's the time. Now, this week is a good time. If you haven't already planted the seed, get that shit in the ground. Get in the ground. Get it on paper. Get it in a contract. Get it in, get it in motion. Now is the time to get it in motion. Fertile. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. And then the other one they gave us is artistic expression, which goes right along with the fertility. You have to see things and get creative with things that you're working on. Not everything is black and white. Sometimes you have to pull some pastels in. Sometimes you have to pull a little bright red in. Whatever it is, be creative about it. Spirit's just do something out of the norm, or throw a new idea out there and see what sticks. See if the more creative you get, the more fun it can be, rather than just sitting back and going, the normal way of doing this is going to be XYZ. Screw that. Screw the XYZ. Change it up. Get creative. It'll make things more fun, more fertile, and flourish, like 3 F's, and not the F's that I usually use. Fertile, fun, and flourish. How can you go wrong with that? Seriously, I love that. That is so cool. Thank you, Spirit, for that. They're showing me with regards to the last 2 cards. They're showing me these rows, like a garden, like a vegetable garden, where you have these rows of things that you've planted, and I see them all popping up and just doing beautifully. When you take that in, that creativity and those things that you have just worked with and waited on and breathed in, and take that in, it becomes a part of you. It is a part of you. You gave into it, you breathed into it, and then you get to taste. It's pretty cool. Anyway. All right. So, listen, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for taking a moment to listen to the message and see the cards that are come through. And if you do me a favor, please, the channel's growing, which is great. I really would like to keep this up and allow it to be part of my business. So watch it grow, watch more subscribers. It really helps me if you will subscribe and share, so that other people can get the messages. I know that you have the ability. Share. And if you ever have anything that you want me to share, tell me. Raise your hand, put a comment in there, and say, hey, listen, I've got a channel too. Can you subscribe to me? Of course I will. Absolutely. It's all about intention, So my intention is good, and if yours is good, I'm happy to share. All right, you guys, you can catch me on my Facebook page, Mediumship by Picasso. You can catch me on my website, mediumshipbypicasso.com, or right here on my YouTube channel, Mediumship by Picasso. There's a theme. Reach out, comment if you want to comment. I love hearing from you guys. So if you have any questions, put them in the comment section, and I'm happy to check on things for you. Also, if there are lost pets or lost people, I'm going to be working on the controlled remote viewing a little bit more often so that I can help people out with that to the best of my ability. So hang in there, watch, listen, and share. All right. Peace, guys. See you next week.